Captain's Log, Stardate 96694.48. Today is February 2nd, 2019, and we are coming to you live from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. According to Phil, Punxsutawney is an enchanted place, a magical world. It's the Constantinople of the whole western Appalachian Susquehanna drainage system. That right, rodent lovers, today is Groundhog's Day. It's the day where once a year the eyes of the galaxy turn here to this tiny hamlet in Pennsylvania to watch a master at work. The master, Punxsutawney Phil, the world's most famous weatherman, the groundhog, who, as legend has it, can predict the coming of an early spring. Note to the galley, Captain's Log, Stardate 96694.48. Today is February 2nd, 2019. We're coming to you live from Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. According to Phil, Punxsutawney is an enchanted place, a magical world. Well, yeah, I can do this over and over, just like they did in Groundhog Day, but then we wouldn't be able to bring you episode number 75 of Priority One Armada live. Welcome, Captain, simulcasting live from Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Yes, I did. I went all groundhog on you with being Groundhog's Day. And welcome to episode number 75 of Priority One Armada Live, your number one source for the latest in Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news. I'm your host, James, and joining me tonight are two of my co-hosts. Joining me are Kat and Hunters, and also joining us are you, our most loyal and wonderful fans. I've already seen the Twitch chat lighting up with all of the stuff about Groundhog's Day. It's great. Let me start off and welcome, Kat. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. How was your week?
It was fantastic.
Do anything special?
No.
Oh, no.
Which also made it fantastic.
So, that's good. Nothing to do. That's a good week. All right.
No
all right.
drama. No drama. It's always a good week.
That certainly is. Also joining us is Hunter. We haven't had you on a while, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, Harry. It's it's been a while. Been out of the country for the last couple weeks, and then I came back, and I decided it was time to get an agony booth installed in my house. So did that.
Where have you been?
So I went to the Caribbean for 2 weeks.
Well, that just sounds terrible.
Yeah. I hate you.
Considering some people are experiencing a polar vortex right now, I'm sure the Caribbean was a fabulous place to be.
Oh, it was great. It was also my first cruise, so it was a nice experience to go and be a part of it, and I liked it so much I have 2 more planned.
Wow. Hunter,
Nice.
he needs to invite us along for one of those warm Caribbean cruises. So, nice. I don't usually talk about work too often on the show, but my boss has actually left today for the Caribbean. So, yeah, and the whole polar vortex, a couple of you Gorgia says, I played Antarctica this last week where we reached negative 30 degrees. Here outside,
No.
outside of St. Louis, Wednesday it was -9 when I woke up with a -30 wind chill factor. So, and today was 62 degrees. So
wow, Bulls said -50 for him. Whoa.
They are predicting. They said like 75-degree change in the weather in like a 48-hour period. They said it's gonna really mess with people.
Teacher Guy says, forcing a groundhog out of its burrow is animal cruelty. Call people PETA. Well, I hope he's talking about people eating tasty animals, because that's the only PETA I know and enjoy. So, what were you going to say, Kat?
I was just expressing my displeasure.
Did Winter see his shadow? I don't know, to be honest with you. We don't.
Did Punxsutawney Phil see his shadow? Do we have winter? We have
Yes,
spring.
We have spring.
What's the verdict? Oh,
Spring.
wow,
So
really?
he did not see his shadow, and for everyone keeping track, that is, if I remember correctly, 103 times he's seen the shadow versus now 19. Was formerly 18 times he hasn't seen his shadow.
So here's the question:
Wow.
will we actually have an early spring, or were we going to have another polar vortex? Because my understanding, he's not the most reliable weatherman. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're going to be in the 60s on Tuesday, and then apparently going back down to the 30s by Friday. So, we'll see.
All right. Also, again, welcome to all of our great viewers. I also want to welcome Matthew486DX, just followed on our Twitch channel. Thank you for following Priority One Armada on Twitch. Again, we're simulcasting Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. I see Advisory Panda. I see Jason Smith from Canada there. He definitely probably knows everything polar vortex. My old joke, and it's a bad one. When water gets freezing, when it hits freezing here in the States, it freezes. When it gets the freezing temperature in Canada, it just gets thicker. It's just a stupid joke. Bull, Sano Skyrat, Gorgia, Dale Duck, Mark Son, see a few other bulls up there. So welcome to all of you guys to our show. It's great to have you on. But before we go any further, Kat, can you tell us about our first giveaway tonight?
Well, absolutely. It is my pleasure. The first giveaway tonight is a Gamma Vanguard Starter Pack code for PC. So for your chance to win, you just have to tune in every Saturday to Priority One Armada Live and enter the keyword into our live chat. We have giveaways every show, so make sure you just tune in for your chance to win.
All right, captains, and we're going to put that into the chat now. So you got to put in, it's Punxsutawney. We're doing a little Groundhog Day here, so just put that into the chat now. Uppercase, lowercase, sideways case, inverted case, and Vulcan case. And we're here at Drozana Station number 3, so come on over and join us for our roundtable. So while they're putting the keyword in, Kat, why don't you tell us what's on tap for tonight's show?
Well, captains, we're beaming down to the lovely and inhospitable demon planet of Nukara Prime to eliminate the Tholian threat. And I don't know about you, but it's totally in my endeavor for today, so bonus. The surface temperatures on Nukara Prime exceed 500 Kelvin, and the atmosphere is saturated with sulfur and thermionic radiation. So make sure all personnel are wearing environmental suits at all times. But you can get Nukara marks, and more importantly, you can get dilithium. Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Unless you don't like your environmental suit and love raking in the sun, in which case, don't.
Yeah, well, then you'll burn up pretty quickly. So bring your environmental suit and, Nukara tonight.
The Priority One Armada staff loves creating new content for our community to enjoy. So if you ever have any questions about our show, the weekly giveaways, the Armada, or more, then click on the follow button in Twitch so you'll be notified when we're on the air. And on behalf of all the Priority One Armada staff, we thank you for your continued support now and for years to come.
If you're looking for a friendly and helpful community to join in Star Trek Online, then sign up and join Priority One Armada by visiting PriorityOneArmada.com. We have Federation and Klingon fleets on both PC and console platforms. You can also chat with us in-game by joining the Priority One chat channel by typing /channel_join space Priority One into the in-game chat box and then hit the enter key.
Want to treat yourself to the gift that keeps on giving? Then check out our Armada-themed merchandise, available now at our Cafe Press store. But if you want to contribute to the success of Priority One Armada Live, then click on the donate button on our Twitch page. All donations go into services that allow us to continue to bring new and exciting content to our online community. These links mentioned and more can be found on our Twitch page.
All right, captains, we got a lot of news to cover tonight, so let's jump right into it. Kat, tell us a little bit about the Duty Officer and Lobby store sale.
Well, you know I love a good sale, so I am very happy to announce that you can get 20% off all Duty Officer packs and 20% off everything in the Lobby store. When did that start? That started on Thursday, and it goes through February 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So the following Duty Officer packs are 20% off, and it's Gamma Quadrant, Duty Officer packs, Reinforcement, Fleet Support, Romulan Survivor, Delta Alliance, Delta packs, Federation packs, and Klingon packs. So if you needed more Duty Officers, this is a perfect time to buy them.
And replace those red shirts, too.
Yeah, mine always go to the fleet, so...
Yep.
They just
That's
get
true.
reassigned, moved around, reallocated.
So for me, the most important thing was the Lobby store discount, because after last week's opening of mini lockbox ships and doing a few things in the Lobby store, I didn't have enough Lobby to pick up the Empress's Gabriel Lorca Sword of Death. And I had to open, so I got that tonight because of the sale. So I now have the sword, and I actually got it on my character, so I'll be wielding that a little bit when we go down and take on the down on Nukara and take on the Tholian.
Oh, that'll look cool.
Yeah, so I got my Solanae suit here, and my with the little flashlight and the sword. So I do have an environmental suit tonight. I did remember to put that on for tonight's mission. So.
Nice.
All right, Hunter, why don't you talk about the Infinity Duty Officer Promotion Pack, which is a great. Talk about that, my friend.
Yeah, well, from the 31st of January through the 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific, STO is running a promotion that will provide an additional bonus to opening a Duty Officer pack. When you purchase any Duty Officer pack from the C-Store, with the exception of the Klingon Empire Duty Officer pack and the Federation Officer Duty Officer pack, and open it, you will either receive 10 Lobi crystals or a special requisition choice pack of a Tier 6 promotional ship choice pack in addition to the Duty Officer pack. Opening this special requisition choice pack will give the recipient a choice of any Tier 6 ship found in any previous R&D or Duty Officer promotional packs. The ships in the pack are listed on StarTrek.com, StarTrekOnline.com. Good luck to all.
All right.
Man, I keep seeing people win those ships. I did not win any, and I opened like a million of those things.
Okay, so
go
ahead, Rikers. Hunter.
Cool. Does that mean? Before we get into this, James, you wanna tell them what you got today?
Yeah, I just wanted to also, first of all, it's only on new packs that you open. So if you already have packs in the past, you can't, they won't count. So as we were talking about the Lobby store sale and the sword, I was 10 Lobby off from the sword. So I was told, oh, get the pack and open one. So I did Delta, opened the first pack, and there it is, the T6 promotional ship right off the bat. So I had to open up a second pack to get the 10 Lobies so I could get my sword. So
I
one pack, one ship.
I want to put it out on the record that I told you should buy a pack, and that pack is going to have that Tier 6 ship, and you are not going to get the Lobby you wanted.
I can't even believe that. That's crazy.
I couldn't believe it when I did that. I was like, wow, I popped the ship on the very first pack I opened. So in a week's time, last week it was the 2 ships on the sticks, 2 of them within 5 lock boxes, and this week first pack, open up the duty pack, boom, get the T6 ship. So I'm
Oh,
like,
Sano Skyrat is asking what ship you're gonna pick from that pack.
I have not decided yet. So this could be a situation where I do actually pick a ship, or it could be a situation like the first time I ever got the a Lobby store ship where I actually gave it away as a prize for a future show. So I don't
Do
know.
you have the options handy? Are they on that character?
Oh, hang on, I can get to it pretty
yeah,
quick.
because it's not just like the T6 like lockbox ships. It's like the special
No,
promotional.
So it's the Krennin Anorax, the Alachi Shishar Intel and Command, the Jemadar Strike and Recon, the Temporal Light Cruiser, the Constitution class, the T7 Temporal, the Talis Temporal, the Temporal Heavy Dreadnought Cruiser Universe class, the Drugoth Temporal Heavy Dreadnought Battle Cruiser, the Valkis Temporal Heavy Dreadnought Warbird. Here's the one I might get, the Amari class Smuggler's Heavy Escort.
Yeah, so the more rare than the other
Yeah.
like promotional ships. Look, I have the Amari and it's awesome. It has the coolest bridge, except for the Ferengi bridges are way more cool, but the Amari bridge is awesome.
Yeah, of all of those in there, the Amari is the one that I would probably go with the most, just because it's a cool looking ship, and I've been aboard yours, so if I do open it, I will get it. I am, these packs are 200 Zen each, so
But
they're not
man,
expensive, but you get the duty officers, so I might get a few more over the next few days while the event's still going on, and open them up and see if I can maybe pop a second ship.
yeah,
The
a
only
lot
one
of
I've ever
people
gotten
have
was the Anorax.
So
Anorax is cool, yeah.
Yep. So
I'm flying it right now.
Yeah, so yeah, I was like, wow, on that to get that. So I said last week I'll never get another ship again, because after popping 2 on the sticks, and then I get this, so I'm like, okay, that's good for me. So moving on, we're going to go ahead and give away that first prize tonight to our lucky winner. And give me just one moment here. And the winner of a Gamma Vanguard Starter Pack code. This is for PC. If you've won one of these before, or if you've already got the Gamma Pack, I should have said this up front. We've said it before, but if you're new, you can't use the code on the same account. So unfortunately, you can't. If by some chance we do keep track of who's won these codes, if you win it, we have a secondary prize that we give away that's really good. So the winner is Control Alt Delete is the winner. He's from Twitch. So I'm sending you a message now on a whisper that I just need you to send me your in-game @ handle. You'll see Priority One on Whisper in Twitch. Just send me that, and I will get you that code after the show tonight. Moving on. Kat, what do you got?
I have a special something I want to do.
Go ahead.
In a special giveaway. So I'm running around the Dabo table around here, and I'm just gonna pick some random person.
Are you playing Duck Duck Goose?
I'm playing, Duck Duck have some tech upgrades.
Oh, outstanding. So
I'm just gonna pick a random person, and I'm going to pick Jake, standing right here. I'm gonna trade with him and give him some tech upgrades. 5 kit module tech upgrades.
Nice, congratulations, man. Thank you for coming to Drozana tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All right. Well, Kat, with that, you're still up, because you're going to talk about the Junior Officer Weekend on PC and on the PlayStation and Xbox.
That is right. So it did start Thursday, and it runs again to February 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific. It is a Junior Officer Appreciation Weekend, where you can earn bonus commendation XP by completing any duty officer assignment. During the event, you'll gain 50% increase in all commendation XP earned by completion of duty officer assignments. You don't need to do anything special, it's automatic. So you can receive a free * special purple quality duty officer with a unique active roster power by speaking with your duty officer contact at your respective academy. if you're a Romulan, you can go to either your faction academy. Let's see. If you have already done this, though, I think you can't claim it again. The purple duty quality officer. So anyway, if you go down to the academy, you can. Oh, and also if you buy those duty officer packs that are actually on sale right now, you get some bonus duty officers to those as well, is what I am reading here. I didn't realize that. That's kind of cool. So whenever you buy from the C-store any of the duty officer packs during a duty officer bonus weekend, you get an extra duty officer. So, yeah, you should take advantage of that if you have not filled out your duty officer roster. It's a good time to do that. Okay, so if you go down to the academy, you can do the particle scanning event. I don't know about you guys, but I've done it a few times, and after that, I think I'm good. Speak to your person, pick up the mission. If you scan a minimum of 5 traces, you get a common duty officer, and then you get to up to 75, you get a very rare duty officer. So yeah, you just have to head on down to the academy to take part in that activity.
Nice. And I want to welcome Adam on Facebook. He just joined in on the chat, so welcome to you. And also Abda1Ram just joined our channel on Twitch as a follower. Thank you, and thank you for joining the Priority One Armada network.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah. Hyper Hydar says yes, he's done it twice, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I can't do the particle scanning thing. I just can't. I don't have the patience to go through that. So I'll just buy the packs out of there, get the additional perks and all that, and I think I've already got most of all the purple officers, so I'm good on that. So, all right, Hunter, what say you?
I say I'm gonna give away some special tech upgrades myself.
Oh,
what? Another giveaway? Awesome.
Nice. Of course, he's
So
got to
good
stand.
on you.
He's got to stand on the Dabo table to do this.
Oh no! We're not just standing. We're getting.
Oh, while you're doing that,
Yeah,
as you see, Drozana Station is lit. You may not see it on your screen, but on my screen, it is littered with sarcophagus balloons. Brought to you by our good friend Bulls. Somehow he has a place, that's worthless to begin with. He's lowered the real estate value of Drozana Station even further. So, yeah, on my screen, and here's more. I knew if I said something about it, it was going to happen. So, there they are. So, Hunter, who are you giving away some tech upgrades to?
So I'm going to be giving away some tech upgrades to Zidane here. I'm going to go ahead and trade with him.
All right.
Nice.
Congratulations to Zidane.
Well done.
And they will be receiving 5 beam tech upgrades.
Beams. They make you pass gas. Oh, I mean, those are bean upgrades.
Oh, God.
There you go.
So, congratulations on that. And Hunter, you're going to talk about, another post about the 9 years of Star Trek Online.
Yeah, so it's been 9 years. So, happy anniversary, captains. It's been an incredible 9 years, and we have traveled the stars together. And we wanted to share some of the interesting facts about our near decade together. Check out the infograph at StarTrekOnline.com, made by EU design lead Tim Davies, for some cool tidbits about the characters, ships, fleets, and adventures you've been on in the Final Frontier. It's been an absolute blast sharing the Star Trek universe with you, captains. Over the last week, STO was sharing these messages on social media. STO asked you to share your favorite memories of Star Trek Online and hashtag 9 years of STO. One of those messages came from our very own leader, Priority One Armada Commander-in-Chief, Winters. He says, I started playing shortly after the game went free to play, and I fell in love with the game pretty much straight away. The idea of playing out my own Star Trek story was so exciting. I am now the leader of one of the biggest STO communities and host on 2 STO-related productions. I have since created my own YouTube channel, which is growing on a daily basis too. I have now found myself in the incredible position of helping not only new players to STO, but veterans of the game too, all of whom have said they've learned so much from my videos. It is extremely gratifying to pass on the enormous amount of information and experience I have gained over the many years I have been playing Trek Online game to other players who love the game as much as I do. Hashtag 9 years of STO. And that's not all. We wanted to be able to celebrate on your desktops too. So the team over at STO created a set of Mirror of Discovery wallpapers found on StarTrekOnline.com. We loved going on this journey with you, Captains. Here's to the next one.
Yeah, that was really cool that they put Winters in their infographic. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Winters got on there. It really was. Of course, he's right about everything that he said. And the game itself over the last 9 years. And the infographics are. We were kind of going some of those last week during the away mission. I've got one more. They were really well done. Just the design and everything. Just awesome. They took the time and do that. So yeah, it's great. 9 years. 10 years coming up next year. I don't want to set expectations for the devs and whatnot, but something,
They're pretty high.
10 years, your player base is going to expect a lot of big things out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Hunter, on top of that, what do you have for any Xbox or PS4 news?
Well, there was no real console news, as most of it leveled up with the PC version. However, I do have one thing to note. On the PlayStation 4, the fleet is now fleet level 81, and all holdings, with the exception of Colony World, are now at top tiers.
Nice.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is incredible. Our PS4 group. Congratulations to being level 81. So,
Well done.
Well done indeed to our PS4. And I haven't heard from Xbox in a bit because I know I normally get info on them on a regular basis. So I'll try to reach out to those guys and give an update on what their shenanigans are because I know they've been moving and grooving for quite a while now. So there could be a pretty good competition between Xbox and PS4 for top level there. So very nice. All right, moving on. PC patch notes for January 31st, 2019. In the general, they resolved an issue that was preventing ship weapons from being equipped to weapon slots on some lower level characters. They resolved an issue that prevented TOS captains, Federation aligned Romulan captains, and Federation aligned Dominion captains from purchasing Terran Empire uniforms. This included an update to the description of the uniform box to include that use of it on a Dominion or Romulan captain will only unlock it for their bridge officers. They resolved various issues involving hair and skin shaders, which I know they were having some issues with last night, so I'm happy they got that updated. In the UI, they resolved an issue that was causing personal endeavors to initially appear completed when a new set was available. Resolved an issue in the personal endeavor system that will allow the reroll confirmation window to appear without having any reroll tokens. They resolved an issue that caused ships to list an incorrect shield modifier while on ground maps. Content resolved a typo during the mission Para Pacem, where buoy and anomaly were spelled incorrectly. Systems, they updated the anniversary buyout bundle to automatically open when purchased. They resolved an issue that would cause the messages from the fortune cookie and fortune tribble to be heard by players other than their intended recipient. Remember, On the fortune cookie tribble, you have to open it before you eat it. Prolonged engagement torpedo resolved an issue that caused its firing arc to shrink to 90 degrees during special firing modes. Resolved an issue where the photonic cascade torpedo 3-piece set bonus was calculating damage improperly by providing base damage instead of bonus damage. It now begins at 300% base damage and gains 10% damage per 6 seconds. And they capped the photonic cascade torpedo scaling at 8 minutes. Complete Iconian TFOs now correctly register completion in the TFO bug hunt at all difficulty levels. Defeat Gorn on Nimbus now also gives credit for defeating rock hurlers and other renegade Gorn found on the planet. Removed mention of experience and personal endeavor experience from reward boxes, since these rewards are given directly by completion of the endeavors and are not contained within the boxes received as a reward. And illusions of communication resolved an issue that caused players to spawn a new purified crystal after respawning post-defeat if the player had previously placed one on the map. There is still a known issue: starships play incorrect base minimum hit points while on ground maps. So that is it with all the patch notes for this week, and that's the way it's going to be. Moving on to Priority One Armada news. As it is every week, we want to wish you happy birthday to the following Priority One Armada members: Charlord, Captain Tuvix, Albert, Lieutenant Timothy, Lieutenant Commander Longhunter, Captain Voss, Kathos, Lieutenant Tin Serej, Flynn, Salvatrix, Captain Ilcraft, and Commander Lucifer. So happy birthday to all of our Priority One Armada members.
Happy birthday.
And with that, it's my turn to give away a little stack of some superior tech upgrades, and I'm going to pick this most nice Toriro, who's been standing next to me during the show, and they're going to get 5 superior projectile tech upgrades.
Nice.
So congratulations, Toriro.
Congrats.
They just have to hit accept on that, and we'll be good to go. All right. Some additional Armada news. We're starting something in Priority One. Thank you. Starting this Tuesday, and for our Priority One Armada members, and an email is going to be going out to all the fleets tomorrow. So, first of all, if you're in multiple Priority One Armada fleets, you will get multiple emails. Unfortunately, that's just the way the system works. There's no Armada email, it's individual fleets, so you may get several of these. So if you delete them, please make sure you hit delete and not hit report, which will then cause Winters to get silenced for X amount of hours within the game, or it could cause. So just keep that in mind as you're doing that. So Vice Admiral Panzer has come up with Task Force Tuesdays. This is going to be a weekly event starting on Tuesdays. Beginning Tuesday 2nd, February well, that's not the right date. It's actually February the 5th. Starting at 8 p.m. Central Time, an assigned admiral or vice admiral are going to be leading teams of 5 into task force operations at during the night. Or by team request. They're going to run TFOs in rapid succession. This is going to last for at least an hour, but might go longer. Based on time, demand, and availability. If there's vacancies, we'll send out additional invites. So I know this is getting started on Tuesday. This is a great event that's going to be ran weekly for our members, and you're just going to be able to jump in. It's going to be within our in-game chat channel. We're going to post it there. People are going to be able to join teams, and we're just going to do TFOs. I believe prior to this date, this has been it's been going on, but we haven't really announced it. This won't be on Twitch or anything, so you don't have to worry about, if you mess up or something, and it's seen by, people. It's just something we want to add for our Armada so that we have a weekly event starting up. So
yeah, it's been fun. I mean, we've been noticing, people want to run TFOs, and so we just thought we should have a regular night where we all just get together and run a bunch. We'll just team up as much, whoever wants to show up and team up and run them. So it'll be great.
So you've been part of it so far. Have you guys been running it at normal, advanced? How you guys been running most of them?
We kind of just ask. I mean, most of the people running it have been on TeamSpeak, and so that's been great. But, in chat too. So we just kind of take a poll who wants to do what. And, if most people, basically, if most people agree they want to do normal, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. We just want to show up and have fun, and everyone kind of just agrees if you're going to be on the team, what you want to do.
Yeah, and mostly, I mean, even doing normals, you're still making with the random TFOs, you're making at least uh you're making at least 980 dilithium per run. So,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
racks up after a while.
So
And sometimes those are your endeavors, so you even get, your endeavor bonuses too.
That's true as well.
So I know in the past, we've tried to do things and it hasn't taken off. So we wanted to put a lot of thought behind this. We wanted to make sure there was, as far as the leadership was, that there was good interest, that this is something that we can be consistent about, because that's our number one thing. And the hope is see how it goes, the interest. If it's great and fun, is it possible we add another one down the road? You never know. But I know I'll be on in I think 3 weeks, I'll be doing one on a Tuesday night. We've set it up to where, if I can't make it, there's a backup. So the hope is that consistency will do this, and because we want to have more, we do big events, big monthly events, but something like this is important because you're playing the game, you're earning things, and you're doing it with your fellow members. So I know Gorja, he's been doing it on Xbox. It's slow, but getting there, and that's fine. As long as members are having fun, it's just something more we can do for all of our members. So that is,
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
and I
forward
don't
to
know
it.
about you, but some of us have a lot of, characters that maybe don't have all their reputations up to where they
Oh,
should be.
well, and I'll just say this, when we did the 12-hour live stream, and you're going into some of these TFOs, and you haven't done them in such a long time. You haven't done some of these maps, and you're just like, huh? Did I just forget? I mean, there was some brutal time in there, and we're having a good laugh, but it's like, this is something that I can jump into, Kat can jump into, and others, and that way we're playing the game. So, but yeah.
You're looking around the room too, aren't you?
Oh
I
my
see that.
God,
Who's
please.
doing that? Is it Bulls?
That's
Come on,
probably
Bulls.
bulls, man. The value of honestly, the tardigrades that are now out.
Oh,
There's a
I
Uh,
big
see.
one.
I only see a beagle.
I see two. No, there's two
Oh, and a
tardigrades,
Mugatu.
and a Mugatu.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't zoom out.
I'm zoomed out. So
Wow.
that is a lot of balloons in here, and even more. I would think we're gonna crash the map is what we're gonna do with this.
Oh,
That'd be pretty funny.
Oh,
there's
actually,
more news, right?
Gorja just said, and he's from our Xbox, he says PX1 Xbox level 72, which is the Fed, and Martok is 34. Now, Martok just got started not that long ago. They haven't been for the Martok, so that's good. And they've been
Oh,
recruiting
that's
like
great.
crazy. Yeah. So thank you, man. In fact, I would be reaching out to the Xbox and PS4 leadership here later down the road, because that brings us into, well, not our next one. Um, on February 16th, Priority One Podcast is going to have their 400th episode. I'm going to say it, freaking awesome milestone. I mean, 400 episodes.
Yeah, it's great. Well
We're
done on them.
just at 75. So we're going to be helping the podcast and celebrating their 400th episode with a special 12-hour Extra Life live stream event. For up to 12 hours, the Priority One team is going to be playing games live on Twitch to raise money for Extra Life partnership with Children's Miracle Network and the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. We'll have giveaways from our friends like the Roddenberry Store and more. Again, all proceeds to Extra Life and go to support the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. This is taking place on Saturday, February 16th, starting at 12 o'clock Central. So we want everyone to come in, join in. There's going to be a lot more information. And I'm going to say this. if you can give $1 to the Extra Life to help out the Children's Hospital, please do. It's important. And I know there's going to be podcast folks on. I know some of us are going to be coming on during it. The last 4 hours from 8 till midnight is going to be an episode of Priority One Armada Live. With Witches Winters will be doing that 4-hour stream. I get out of it this time. But yeah, come and join in on it. It's going to be a lot of fun for a worthy cause. There'll be Star Trek Online definitely being played. I think Bridge Crew will be played. So it's going to be a spectacular day.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a good time. And yeah, it is for a really good cause. And I think the goal they're trying to raise $1,000.
I think that's...
So yeah.
So yeah, even if
any dollar will help.
Yeah. The hospital being chosen, Elijah is in that area, I believe, the New Jersey area there. So, that's the hospital because it's hard, pick one from everyone that does the show and the podcast. So I think it was more centralized for him, which is awesome. Still, if you can give $1, put $1 in during that. I don't know all the prizes yet, but I mean, we can make a small little assumption they're going to be some outstanding prizes, as always. Yeah, come join in. More information to come on that as everything gets finalized here in the next week or so. So tune into the podcast live stream, which they record, they're live on these same 4 channels that we are. So join in with them and us next week, and you'll get more information. I've got one other thing in here that I'm going to talk about real quick, and I'm just going to say it. April is Priority One Empire month. The meetings have already kicked off. The plannings is in the work for a month of Terran Empire pillaging, destruction, and turning mechanical people into toaster ovens. So that's already in the works.
I love Empire Month. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, more balloons. Wow.
I think we're surrounded, guys. What do you think?
I mean, well, we're surrounded with the balloons, but I know a lot of people took advantage of the 50% Lobby sale the other day and got. Oh, well, awesome. But I had pretty much spent all my Lobby on outfits because I wanted to get the new Terran Empire uniforms, which are really, really cool. So, yeah, I know a lot of people are already prepping for Empire Month.
Oh yes, and we're right now in discussions with one of the prizes. It's going to be something different we've never done before for a prize on the last show of that month, but I can't. I'm not giving it away. I'm just saying it's something that's going to be awesome. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you sign up to join Priority One Armada today so that you stay in the know with all this news. And finally, I want to thank for our website, our donation made by Ray Bosch-Borg. Thank him for making donation to Priority One Armada. The donations that are made go to our web hosting services, TeamSpeak. It goes to everything to bring you everything we do. Prizes, the whole 9 yards. I don't get paid. No one gets any money back. We volunteer and do this, and all that funds that we raise goes to help this gaming community. And we thank him and everyone who have made donations to our gaming community. It's been awesome. All right.
I think Ray's the culprit.
Ray's the culprit. Okay. We are going to go ahead, and before we head on out to Nukara and eliminate the Tholian, we're going to go ahead and do our second giveaway keyword of the night. And here it is, Phil, Phil. Put Phil into your chat now for a chance to win a Vanguard starter pack code for PC. And we'll go ahead and do that. Let me see. I have not heard from Control Alt Delete. I sent you a private message. I do need your in-game ad handle on Twitch. If you can still reply to me, I will be able to get that to you. Let's see. Cat and Hunter make some.
All I keep thinking is whoever said earlier, Phil, Phil Ryerson?
Oh, deck
Get
him.
it out of my head. I know. So good. I love that scene in Groundhog Day. Do you guys have a favorite Groundhog Day scene since we've been talking about the movie?
I like the scene where he's driving with in the truck with the groundhog before he goes over the
Don't
thing.
drive angry.
Yeah, don't drive angry. I love that. That's one of the best scenes there.
JP Delano, the toaster. Well, okay. That was kind of sad though.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, I haven't watched it again. My wife, she's telling me it's a little bit of an annual thing with her, so we're gonna have to try to watch it maybe tomorrow or sometime this week. Oh my God, look at the balloons in here.
That's a lot of balloons, y'all.
Yeah.
Is it sarcophagi?
I'm surprised we haven't
Sarcophagi.
crashed the server yet.
I also am myself. The number of balloons that have spawned in here. I'm not looking forward to beaming out, but I'm heading out. So, yep, it's that time. We're heading over to New Kara now. So beam on up, captains. Get into those ships. Hot rod that warp engine. Set throttles to warp 9.9, and let's go. Vroom.
Warp 9.9. That's for slowpokes. I go warp 12.81 now. Ooh.
Oh. They they just aren't despotting. Oh. Don't worry, the Ferengi will clean it up. Yeah, they'll charge us for cleaning it up. They will charge us for cleaning up their station.
This just in. Winters just got the bill.
Yep. We were talking about that before the show, the whole thing with there's no money and no currency, but yet Gold Press Platinum shows up in DS9. So, all right, let's head on over to...
1,000,000 bars of Gold Press Platinum to clean it all up.
Oh, that's just petty cash for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think I'm gonna bring a different character.
You are?
Yeah. Fed Ryerson. Oh my god, I can't even believe I messed that up. And you know that actor went to my same undergrad, Stephen Tobolowsky.
Advisory Panda says, oh, like we never expect to get our deposit back.
That's true.
Nope.
That is true.
Not after our Dabo parties.
That's right. All right, I'm bringing out the Empress's sword. And go to transport to Alpha. Actually, Hyper Hydar, what I want is my TR-116B sniper rifle to be able to eliminate them. Hey, leave some of that for me. Ah.
I like the dating auction that they have in Groundhog Day.
2 bits.
Yeah.
For who's that?
What's his name?
Yeah, Chris, I think his name was in the movie. He was the cameraman.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So good.
Thank you, Hunter, for eliminating.
Yep.
I'm just going to go around and really just kill a lot of things, and I'm going to pretend each time I eliminate one of these Tholians with my sword that I'm killing Gabriel Lorca. Oh, I'm sorry, Cat.
Oh.
Oh.
Shots fired.
What did you just say?
I said...
so now we have to have this conversation.
That incident. We don't talk
that little incident in this game.
'Tis but a scratch.
Yeah, a scratch through the abdomen and him falling into the spore drive. All right, some people are heading down here.
Oh, he's opening up old wounds.
Yep.
Are there 2 instances? I see there are. Now we have a number 2. Oh, I'm in number 1. But it looks like there are 2 instances happening right now.
Yeah, I need to see where I'm
Because we got so many peoples.
Yep, there are a lot of peoples.
Did you guys do just the easy? What are you doing? The zone missions?
I'm doing the easy one first.
Yep. I'm doing easy, then mediums, then in the process I'm doing the zone wide. Zone wide, for at least this instance, is thinning the hive.
Alright, I'm going to beam down there.
You know, the only thing is I am not really set up for melee weapons, to be honest with you. I'm just not set up for them. So me and the Tholian just are not getting along.
Yeah, I'm personally not a huge fan of them.
1 is full, 2's only got 3 people.
And it's time to bring out the big gun. Boolean cannon.
I mean, I'm getting good, somewhat decent kill numbers.
The Boolean cannon is by far the best Lobby Store purchase I've made.
Oh, it is a super weapon.
That thing is awesome.
Oh, sorry, I got there before you.
Nope, I'm getting it too.
Nice. Good job. I need 3 more of them.
And I just completed it.
I need 3 more, so I'll head back over this way.
Oh, what is that?
Ooh, an energy field. Come on. Respawn them. So, we were talking about all those graphs they did on the Star Trek Online Twitter and all that. So I'm gonna go to one real quick while we're that's not the one I wanted. Where's the next one? Thought there was another one. Yeah, they showed the picture of all the voice actors they've had from Star Trek with their photos. Really well done.
Including a new voice that was yet to be confirmed until just then.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Rekha Sharma.
Yeah.
Commander Landry.
Landry.
But they didn't say if it was Prime or Mirror Landry.
Ah, see, that's where they get you. It could be both.
Yeah, she can be. And honestly, she was kind of, what are words I want to use? Hard case in both.
I mean, she did get eaten by the tardigrade in that one.
Yep, she was tardigrade kibble.
We also know, based on the... I mean, I assume everyone has played the missions by now.
Yes, I've played them.
Okay, so based on the two new missions, we know we haven't seen the last of Captain Killy.
Well, of course.
I hope not, because she is awesome.
Because it's Captain Killy.
She always comes back to kill. And I just Why
would you say that she wouldn't be coming back?
I don't know. Just because.
Are you trying to make me sad?
Well, I mean, you tried to make that joke about Lorca, so
I stated a fact.
Don't talk about that.
See, you're distressing Kat, and we shan't do that. So
did you guys, anyone else, take advantage of the Lobby, either the 50% or the 20% sale going on right now?
Other than the Empress's sword, that was the only thing I've done so far.
Oh, well, I got a Walker class ship while it was on sale.
Nice.
Which is also where all my Lobby went. But 50% off. That was an amazing sale.
Nice.
Yeah, I unfortunately missed it that day.
Yeah, I literally only had 3 Lobby at the time, and I remember talking to you guys and asking, what can I get for 3 Lobby? And you said, transport coils. So I went to go in, and there were 5.
Oh no, are they normally 10? That seems
I don't know, but I
thought
couldn't
they
get
were
them. I
like
was
2
disappointed.
though. I thought that you could still get them, but I guess not.
Alright, I gotta kill some Tholians quicker, so I'm switching back to a girl and her rifle. Hyper Hydar got a couple outfits and the sword.
Nice.
But
Oh, and
now I think
Dr.
I'm gonna...
Fernsworth with the Husnock that I totally want.
So
Nice.
you decided to get the Walker over the Husnock?
Yeah. Well, I actually had a more immediate need for the Walker than the Husnock. Is just an idea that I have going.
An idea?
Yeah, for a build with the Husnock.
Okay.
It's a work in progress. But anyway, yeah, I needed the Walker first.
Did you get the Walker or did you get the Walker Texas Ranger class?
Well, of course I got the Walker Texas Ranger class.
There you go. Chuck Norris all the way. Sits on that saucer section. You piss it off and it takes its beard and it whips it at you. That's one of the greatest ships in game, the Walker Texas Ranger class.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my my Discovery character as a science tune. The only ship I want for her is the Crossfield.
So Ulysses says the only voice actors that made me happy was Jeffrey Combs and Leonard Nimoy.
Really? I like Worf. And Martok. He's great.
Oh yeah, how can you not like the Martok? Attack pattern beard. That's right. So let's see what else they have. They're talking milestones. There was one other one that I saw that I wanted to mention. Oh, here it is. And I want to thank Captain Ray Boschborg because he posted all of these to the Priority One Armada site. And I really do want to thank him for doing this because he's provided some great entertainment for us.
I mean, yeah, I know I follow them on Twitter or whatever, but sometimes I miss the tweets, and I'm glad when people repost this stuff to the website so we can all comment one place.
All right. Yeah. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and award out that second prize while I'm here. Just get it going here. Because we're a little bit in here, and the winner of that is J.P. Delano. You have won a Gamma Vanguard starter pack. Congratulations to you, sir.
Nice.
He is one of our great Twitch
Congrats.
viewers, and thank you. I've sent you a message, Whisper. I just need you to reply with your in-game ad handle so that we can get that prize out to you. But congratulations. Now again, if you do have that on your account already or have you previously won the code, we'll get a secondary prize out to you, and believe me, I'll make sure it's a good prize. Maybe some feline supplement number 74, because I hear that prize right there is better than anything. Oh, there it is. Boom.
Yeah,
Feline supplement
Panzer
74.
just sent me a whole bunch of those in my email.
Well, of course, because it's the greatest prize there is. I mean, on top of now what could be the
It's the greatest prize in the galaxy.
Fortune Cookie Tribble that I want to know more about.
Oh yeah, they do tell you a fortune when you use your Fortune Cookie Tribble.
I want to open my Fortune Cookie Tribble. We were talking about this last week with yogurt.
Yeah.
Cat didn't get that. That went to...
I was just no comment.
Yeah. It overshot her by a week and a half, and they'd gone to plaid.
So we'll check on her next week.
Yeah.
Man.
And then I'm still also waiting on Control Alt Delete I've also sent you that whisper, so make sure you send me your in-game ad handles, because if I don't get them, unfortunately, I cannot send out your prize. All right, so here's the last one that I found, and here's one that I was like, I don't know, I was kind of wowed about. The first one, there are 430 star systems in the game. Wow, no, nothing back on that.
I'm like, yeah, but you can't go into all of those.
Well, of course not.
I'm still waiting for them to give us Ferenginar.
That's true.
I think we'd all love Ferenginar
Yes.
with a Dabo table.
Yeah, that is very true, Kat. No Ferenginar has been a bad place. And a Domjot table.
Yeah, we can't go to the. Is the Karma world available? Yeah, are they available in the Gamma Quadrant right now or no?
The
I
Karama?
don't think so.
I do not believe they are. I wouldn't mind going to the Bothan homeworld or the Hierarchy homeworld. I want to see if they got
Or Beta Z.
or I want to see if they got
Surely
micro.
they
I want to see.
Yeah, like Beta Z.
I want to see if I can bring a microwave to the Hierarchy homeworld so I can bake some Mr. Potato Heads.
Mr. Potato Heads.
Oh, I am just fighting all over here on my own.
I can see you. You're not alone.
Practically am.
I see nothing.
I'm just picking up more goodies. Yum yums. So here's the other thing that they talked about on this same infographic. Active fleets, 40,000.
What's active,
Nice.
though?
Kat, you said exactly the question I wanted to answer. What do they consider an active fleet?
I'd like to read the definition of active in this context.
Because it just, orbital bombardment, we are on the ground. Make sure you're calling danger close, as always. Oh, and another one. Oh, it ended.
Somebody has an agony field.
Yes, that's exactly what that is. And you know what I haven't been throwing? My fidget spinner of death.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I've got that too.
So I need to throw a fidget spinner out there. So I need to find me a Tholian. Come on. There's another orbital bombardment. But yeah, 40,000 fleets.
That's a lot. But, with 7 million captains.
Well, it's 7 million captains. As we discussed last week, the majority of those are, between a few players, Winters being one of them.
Well, that's true.
40,000 fleets now.
And with 20,000 characters,
Now let's be honest here with that number. Priority One, we have quite a few of them, probably somewhere. Okay. Come on. Lock on. How far do I? Okay, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't kill the Tholian. Why won't it let me activate it?
Because are you between 6 and 8?
Oh wow, I gotta be that close. I was getting there,
you have
but
to be between 6 and 8 kilometers to use it.
Well, that's like 3/4 of the map. Hang on.
Yeah, and then they can move and just get out of the way. It's actually really hard to use it.
Do they have to be standing still while it's being used?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Okay. They have to be within range to even be able to use it. It's really hard to use it, but it's basically a guaranteed kill if it hits.
So in other words, it's only good if the person that I'm going after is just going to stand there and let me shoot at them without moving.
Let's just put it this way. You don't really want to use it in PvP unless you're extremely skilled.
Oh! Okay. Well, I was hoping to find a Tholian that wouldn't move so I could use it on him, but that's okay. Oh, I finally got one to go. I don't know if it's any damage, but it looked kind of cool.
They vaporize immediately if they get hit. I've never had one where they haven't.
So they probably walked out of the way of it. So in other words, this is it's a fun weapon to have, but not really one that's going to do any good really anywhere unless you're sneaking up on the enemy.
Yep.
Yeah, or you figured out its exact targeting angle because it's tricky.
Yep.
Oh, Control-Alt-Del says he sent his @handle, or she, and asking if it came through.
Hang on, let me check. Got an update that came through. It's not looking like it. Okay, let me do this. Let's just. So yeah, so back to the 40,000 fleets. Yeah, I don't really get it. He said he
Yeah,
sent
I mean,
it.
what's active? Like, I mean, daily, or they've been logged on in the last 6 months, or...
Yeah, I may have to refresh my page here. Let me do that. Sorry about that. I'm not really moving around. And no, that's an interesting question. You know, how many is, how many, how many, is it people in the fleet? You know, the whole idea. And Control Alt Delete, thank you. I refreshed my Twitch page and it came up. Thank you for sending that. And JP Delino, that's Jake. I've got your handle. Thank you for sending that to me from our Twitch viewers. All right, so I've got both of those. So I'll send those codes out to you after the show. Thank you, everyone, for covering me as I had to stand here and take care of that. Awesome team, man. Claudia's with me. I got Hunter. I got who else is with me? Is that Sal? It looks like Sal's with me. All right, let's you know let's clear the road. Death to the Tholian Scourge. But you know, even if it's not, that's still, I mean, a lot of fleets.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess you don't think about the large scale of the game, like that there are people playing all across the world at any, given time, you know, and quite a few.
No, you really don't. And I just it's awesome number there. Um, I don't want to sound like hardcore critical, but you know, they put this infographics out again. Next year's 10 years. They're gonna have to top it. So, um, which I think they will. I'm definitely looking forward to the 10-year anniversary and what they're gonna do. Um, and I'm gonna be sitting there going, "Wow, I've lasted practically 8 of it." So,
Wow.
yeah, that's gonna be a wow moment for me. A game that I've honestly invested a lot of time and yes, a lot of money into and effort. But
Yeah, I think all of us here can have this say the same thing.
so I know some of the chat going on right now looks like they're talking about Jeffrey Combs in there and all the acting he does and
Oh, he's great.
oh yeah. I've always said if I go to a convention, I want to meet him, Casey Biggs, and Mark Alamo. I wouldn't even have to. I could care less about any of the actors. Those would be the 3 I'd want to go to. Well, and then JG. Those would be the 4 that I would definitely want to meet. Because they have been 4 of my favorite Star Trek actors.
Awesome. Would you ever go on one of those
3
cruises?
You know, my wife would like to take a cruise. I've never thought about it, but that could be a possibility. That would be a cruise plus the Star Trek angle from it. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
So I just got 3 kills in the same shot with the Emperor's Executioner Spinner.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart. Nope. I'll be honest, if I did not meet Patrick Stewart, that'd be perfectly fine. I mean,
Get all tongue-tied and stupid.
it's not to say I love him. He's a great actor, but to meet him and all that, I mean, think about you're probably going to have to buy a ticket, an extra ticket, other things. I mean, what, Shatner charges over $100 just for a picture or an autograph in Vegas, or practically anywhere he goes. So, to me, those three would be like number one. Or those four, I'm sorry. Treat his injuries. Yeah, I've treated your injury one too many times. So, what about you, Kat? If you had the chance, would you do the cruise?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like cruises generally, so I'd probably just rather go to a convention. And
I
even
see.
then, I mean, I don't know that I'd be dying to meet any. I think maybe the actress that plays Tilly, she'd be cool to meet.
Mary Weissman?
Yeah.
See, I'm just.
And I would think the actress that plays Laurel now, she's probably really cool and super fun to hang out with.
See, I think if you go, Mary Weissman would be awesome, but I think it would be hard to probably get to meet her because someone like her, they're gonna have a ticket, they're gonna have X amount of time.
Oh yeah, for sure. It'd be like trying to meet Jason Isaacs, which I wouldn't be able to do because I would make a fool out of myself.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
Absolutely, I would.
No, you wouldn't, Kat.
He was the guy that played Lucius Malfoy, right?
Yes.
He also played the Colonel in The Patriot.
Right.
I feel like that would be.
And he played a
I don't know
character
if
in
he-
The Death of Stalin. He played Zukov, which I loved. I haven't watched that movie completely, but the bits and pieces I've picked it up. The Death of Stalin with who's in that? Who's that one guy from Boardwalk Empire? Steve Buscemi. And Buscemi. Thank you. I hacked that name up. Playing Nikita Khrushchev. That movie is absolutely hilarious. And he's General Zukov in that movie.
I love this fidget spinner. I'm just standing here. As soon as they respawn, I just go and kill all of them with the fidget spinner.
No, I didn't think about doing that.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm over by the medium spawner up top right before you go to the what used to be the hard location.
Let me try.
Oh yeah.
I'm just standing up here, and as they spawn in,
Ooh.
if I have it available, I just destroy them with the fidget spinner.
All right, we're gonna do some fidget spinner death. Oh, that's awesome. I like how it arcs around.
Cool. Yeah, I mean it looks awesome when.
But
you
I
can
just
get
don't
it to
know
go.
if you can get it to go. So the other one is
it's sometimes hard.
So the other one is the with the sword is the Terran Assault Squad. So I'm gonna ring one of those up the next time that I see some of the. Well, they're probably not gonna come in here since we've already killed them. So let's move this way. Let's find some more Tholian.
Oh, someone shut it down.
Shut what down?
My portal. Now I have to move.
Oh, poor Hunter.
Everyone's shutting my portals down. It's not fair.
Oh, awesome! They come in and
Yeah, you just.
wow, they pretty much they didn't have environmental suits on, and so they they did what they burned up on their own. They pretty much just dropped. So you cannot use them here, it appears. But okay, so I've got my standard security officers. So here's something. Can I use those?
You can use holograms.
Oh, let me see my security dudes. Now they've got environmental suits on while they're here.
Oh, that's.
They're gonna have to go and fix that with the Terrans and put them in environmental suits. That's not right, man. I was wanting to bring down some Terran goons and course, my guys aren't really doing anything. They're just standing there, looking silly.
Fertility.
Someone said noob alert. Yes, I just got...
It's okay. We welcome all kinds of levels of players in the Priority One Armada.
Yeah, the security officers got the memo that you need an environmental suit here, so definitely they might want to... I hope that's maybe something they'll fix in a future patch, so that we can use them on Nukara. 146 of 250 Tholians dead.
How many?
147 of 250 dead.
Nice. I'm only at 136.
I'm at 112.
Oh, man, I see a runabout. That's... the runabout's awesome, firing at the Tholian. That's great. That is really great. Sorry, I thought you was on about some people, not the NPC. No. I was the Terran assault squad that... Oh, nice.
That beamed down without their environmental suits, so then they just burned up.
They just burned up. We'll have to show that one more time here. Let's just, since they're ready to go again. See, watch. Here they come. And there they go. Oh, good times.
It's just like the Agony booth.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Agony booth.
Ulysses says they deserve it. Right now they do, but come April they won't. April they'll have to, they're going to have to be, I'm going to have to support them.
Fall in line or Airlock 19.
Yep. Emperor Summers will execute you if you do not fall in line. So... Oh, I gotta get some more officers. I only need 6 more officers, and then I'll be done with that. So
did you guys watch Discovery this week?
I have not subscribed up for the 2nd season.
It is pay to watch, and I don't have CBS All Access, so I haven't even seen season 1.
Oh, well then, never mind. But this latest episode was really good.
I hear the 2nd season's has been good.
It's fantastic.
I just wish, it is available to, as far as I know, as far as I'm aware, it is available to everyone on Netflix, but people in the U.S. In the U.S., it is CBS All Access.
So Jason from Canada says, if there is a mirror version of Winters, would that be Summers? Yes, he would be. I believe he's already. I believe that character. I think he said that character was created.
She is.
Yes,
she does exist.
She does exist. Summers does exist.
Yes, because last year, I called him Emperor Williams to start off the whole thing, so... Yes.
But yes, there is a Summers, and it's mirror also gender flipping.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll have an Empress. So when he comes on the show and starts talking, it's going to sound very weird, but it'll be Empress Summers.
Or Emperor Williams, one or the other.
Anson Mount as Pike does Jeffrey Hunter Pike justice. Oh wow!
I agree. He's fantastic as Pike. He's great.
All right, I might have to.
Liking him. I mean, he's no Lorca, but he's great.
All right, I might have to.
Nobody's Lorca. Nobody comes close to Lorca, though.
Yeah.
I might have to go ahead and get myself the season 2 going.
Oh yeah, a little tiny spoiler is they do show the Section 31 ship towards the end of the last episode.
Wait, they've got ships now?
Well, they're going to do that spinoff with
Emperor Zhou.
Emperor Zhou.
Yeah, I feel a very dark chapter coming on.
I'm looking.
I'm telling you, I love her, and I hope it's dark. It's going to be so good.
I tell you what,
She's
if it is, awesome.
yeah, I like where her character's going.
Mark is done with the zone wide, so he's already defeated his 250 Tholian.
Oh, I'm only at 174.
184 right now. I need 3 more officers, and then I'll have that finished up. So, yeah, I kind of delayed on getting, because after season 1 ended, I just canceled the account with CBS All Access because there wasn't a whole lot else on there I really wanted to watch. And I forgot about season 2 Discovery coming out this month, and
Well, now they will offer you a free month, so you might as well wait till the whole season and see if you can still get it.
well, if not, it's,
Yeah.
I mean,
But I think it's great. This season is really good. I really like the direction it's going. It's way more, feels more Trek.
that's good.
Yeah, but I just wish that they would allow people in the U.S. I mean, they do it everywhere else but in the U.S. Netflix.
So,
Netflix is the only place. I realize why, but you know.
Gorgia says, Fancast, I'd love a villainous Mark Hamill to play the leader of Section 31. He gets sci-fi fans and does a great bad guy. You know, I'm going to speak of one role that I absolutely love, Mark Hamill. And from some of you, you may not remember this, but I think for a lot of you, you will. Wing Commander. When he played in that 2-3 Wing Commander 2, no, Wing Commander 3, 4, and Prophecy. Do you all remember that?
Nope.
Nope.
You do not remember. Wow.
May have been before my time.
Oh, teacher guy remembers.
Yep. Not the movie. No, not the Freddie Prinze Jr. disaster. This is Mark Hamill. Actually, it was him and who else was in it? Martin who else? There was a bunch of really good actors in this. The guy who played Biff from Back to the Future was in it. But what they did was the live action. It was like in the game, but the all the cutscenes and everything, all of it was live action done up, and it was such a great story. And he played Christopher Blair in it, and the guy Biff from Back to the Future played Maniac, and it was very well done. I'm trying to remember. There was an actor who Sorensen from Star Trek Generations played Admiral Tolwyn, and it was a PC game. Yes, it was PC. It was multiple disc at the time, and they killed him off in Prophecy, which I was like, really? And it was one of the first games that actually had live action sequences like that were like just cinema quality. The Kilrathi actually looked a lot better in that game versus the rubber suits that they wore in the movie with good old Freddie Prinze Jr. Yes, Tom Wilson, thank you. And Malcolm McDowell, yep, played Admiral Tolwyn. You can go out on YouTube and look up. You can look up the scenes from those games, and I will tell you what right now, because it was a storyline-driven game, and some of your choices had effect in the game, and I can tell you it was very well done. Chris Roberts did a fantastic game. Yep, put them together like a movie. So could Mark Hamill be a Section 31 evil person? Definitely. I think it would be he'd be a good baddie in that. Because he's played, you think about it, Mark Hamill's played a lot of roles. I mean, back in the day, he was in that TV show on NBC called Sequest, ESV.
He was?
Yes, he was. He played a professor.
I don't remember that.
Wow. Oh. Wow. Pretty good screens. Oh, yes. And you think about the graphics for the time for something like that. Those were some cutting edge graphical games that you would play. All right, I need 10 more Tholians for the win.
Yeah, I need 15.
I need 55. It's going a little slower. 'Cause I was using
Uh-oh.
my fidget spinner.
You know what? I moved off the map and I took someone followed me.
Nice.
Shouldn't follow the leader.
I applaud your dedication, though.
You're right, Def Dog, for Star Citizen, because again, that's Chris Roberts and all that. So definitely, if they got him in that for Star Citizen, because that's, I mean, to me, I think when I see Star Citizen, it's probably one of the games that I would probably relate back to the Wing Commander universe. So, but yeah, that's some good gaming. That was a fun. 3, 4, and Prophecy. I had all 3 of those games. They were fun to play. Took hours upon hours to get through them, but they were fun to play.
Yeah, see, I never did any of that gaming.
Wow, I'm just. Well,
I know. I've lived a sheltered gaming.
well, I mean, you have to be interested in that gaming back there. All right. Well, I finished up all my stuff here.
Yep, I finished mine.
Hunter, are you finished?
I'm at 209.
Oh, really? Origin Access? I'll have to check that out.
Don't make me put you in the agony booth.
Oh, free? I don't know if it's free. I'll have to check it out.
I've got one now.
Everyone converge on Hunter and kill all the Tholians around him so he can't get to 250. That's.
I will put you in the agony booth.
Fade to black. Yep. That's everyone converge on Hunter. I tell you what, this has been a good round here, Nukara, with everyone in here. We've actually cleared this map pretty quick here. It is awesome, guys. Let's find him real quick, see where he's at, and have a little fun with him.
Oh, is he in Alpha? Or Bravo? Where are you guys?
Oh, with Origin Access? I don't have Origin Access. If I wouldn't mind if I had to pay for them, because they're well worth it. The only thing is, with that game, I'd have to get I could probably either use an Xbox controller, but I might actually have to go out and get an actual joystick controller, because that's what I used when I played them originally. 3, 4, and Prophecy. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for that link. Tell you what, I'm gonna open it up real quick.
Do I have time to get a refill on my drink?
You do?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Thanks for the link, Gorgia. I'll check it out. Because I love some of that older style retro gaming, those older games from the 90s. That was back when it was it was a 200 megahertz computer with 4 megs of RAM and a NVIDIA card with 4 megs on board and a Sound Blaster Audigy Gold sound card. Oh, that was some good gaming back then.
So you can apparently throw multiple fidget spinners at once if you click really fast.
Oh, really?
I managed to throw 3 at once.
Ooh. You're definitely killing them. Where you at?
I'm in alpha. You're gonna gang up on me, aren't you?
You're at Alpha? Okay, we can find let's find...
No! Damn it.
Quit firing at me, Tholians.
I'm in the acid waterfall.
Where are you at now?
I'm gonna die. Fell into the acid.
I think he's an Alpha, so I'm heading up there. So we should help. We need to help him. We need to assist him in his endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Come on. Where you at, buddy?
So, I got the Walker class, like I said earlier, while the Lobby Store sale was happening, and I'm pretty. It's pretty. I mean, it's a light cruiser, but I also picked up a Emperor Vanity Shield, and that looks really cool.
Wow. So.
Did you guys get one of those?
No, I have not purchased the Emperor Vanity shields.
I didn't.
Actually,
I didn't even have enough to get a transwarp coil.
James, you said you had a bunch of the weapon packs.
I have 31 of the linked weapon packs.
Yeah, so you have a chance to win the Vanity Shield when you open the weapon packs.
But I don't ever open any of the weapon packs.
Well, then you would have a 0 chance of winning a Vanity Shield.
Which is generally the chance that I have on winning T6 ships, but over the last 2 weeks I have been...
Look what happened.
Yeah, I'm actually quite pleased. I have weapons packs from like multiple different boxes, a lot of them out of the some out of the Infinity box. I have never ever opened any of those weapons up to do anything with them. And the reason why is, as much as I play this game, when it comes to that, I am not what I will say. I am not an expert in knowing what each and everything does with it.
Yeah, well, I actually had to buy a Vanity Shield because I had like 14 weapon packs and I did not get one. So I was kind of bummed. So luckily, a fleet member gave me a good deal on one.
Oh, outstanding.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never, like I said, I've never opened any of those up to do anything with them. I probably have enough. I could do several ship builds with all the different...
sometimes I like to use some of the random, like the not very common energy types just to have a build, just for fun. If you have as many characters, or more than one. Some of those other, energy types are kind of interesting.
Yeah, I just...
so you have a choice for that one? So Thinning the Hive, you get a choice of 980 dilithium or a new Kara package.
I took the dilithium.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, did they always give you the option, though?
I don't think they gave you the option.
Huh, I guess that's new.
But then again, I'm trying to remember the last time I was in here and actually ran up 250 kills.
Well, you do have a point. It was probably the last time we played this with the fleet.
I don't even know if I did that the last time. I think the last time I played it with the fleet, I was just going around shooting things, really not, like, trying to get kills, but just, helping everybody else.
Yep, I just finished.
Oh, you got 250?
Yep.
Nice.
Well, I wouldn't know about the change if I didn't.
Hunter.
There you guys are.
Yeah, finally, Hunter. 250 kills.
The agony booth is still sitting and waiting, I can get it to the first floor or the second floor.
Oh.
I really love those ambush turrets, though. Those are kind of awesome.
So
the new modules.
Just a quick idea. So my family got an elevator put in the house, and I sent the finished product to the Admiralty here, and they took it and they looked at it and they said, reminds me of an agony booth. I looked at it again and I'm like, it does look like an agony booth. So that's where the joke comes in.
You got a sign on it that says Agony Booth?
No, but I'll probably put it there during April.
That's what you should do, and you should take a picture of it.
It does look like an agony booth, though. That I guess the new style elevators, they're very agony booth-esque.
Agony Booth-esque. Or we are
I mean, I love it.
Or we just have really bad, really, I don't want to say the word, outrageous minds in thinking that a elevator is an agony booth.
But it is funny because it does look exactly like an agony booth. And it lights up just like it would, for an agony booth.
So did you get this from Terran International Elevator Company? Did Terran International Elevator make it?
Mm-hmm. The Mirror Universe, they supply these.
It might be an agony booth depending on the Muzak. That's what Panda just said. That is true. Yeah. Point to agony there. Point to advisory, Panda. So we're finished up here. What do you guys want to do? Well, we still got a tad bit of time, not much.
I don't know. Does anyone have any endeavors they need help with?
Let's see. My endeavor for the day is complete the Days of Doom TFO. Yeah. Okay.
Cues.
Not gonna happen.
I did that one yesterday. Yeah. It was terrible.
Yeah, that was mine for yesterday too.
Yeah. I thought there was a way that I could change that up so I don't have to, but that's okay.
You can. Oh, I don't think you can re-roll
not for the universal one.
The
personal ones you can.
Yeah, the personal ones. I don't even look at those too often. Let's see. My personal ones are. Today is harvest materials in space, whole healing in space, deal phaser damage phase. Well, I don't have phasers on this character, or I'm trying to remember if I've got. Well, yeah, I've got phasers on one of them.
We could do something in space.
Space, the final frontier. We could do a quick space queue if you want. We can get a few people do that.
How about
How about we move back up to base camp first, so we can actually we don't feel like we're having to kill the Tholians.
Well, they got rid of the 20-man queue.
Did they? Of course they would.
I'm gonna switch characters anyway.
Oh no, they didn't. They Starbase Fleet Defense is the 20-man queue. There it is.
Yeah, we could do that one.
They just changed it. Instead of saying 20 now it says 5, 5, 5, 5.
Yeah, well that's all right. I'm gonna go to base camp. Play hide and seek on ESD for a door prize.
I mean, I've got more tech upgrades.
How would we even do? We need to think about that.
What?
Hide and seek. I don't know that that's even possible.
What's possible?
Hide and seek?
Play hide and seek.
You could.
You could, to a point.
Yeah.
It wouldn't, it would depend on how good you are. Alright, so I guess we can try Starbase Fleet Defense and see if we can get folks in here. If not, I guess we'll move over to something else. So I would just say queue up for it. If we don't get enough, it's okay. We'll move on to something else. How about we queue up for that?
Okay, Starbase Fleet Defense?
Yeah, Starbase Fleet Defense. It's the 20-man queue. Now keep in mind, we've done this one many times on the show, and it does get laggy because obviously we're destroying things faster than they can spawn in half the time.
No, we're just that awesome.
And it's just because
we can't keep up with our awesomeness.
JP says there's a ton of places to hide. There actually is on ESD.
Yeah. I've been able to hide pretty easily on ESD sometimes.
Advisory is practicing his Terran maliciousness early. Yeah, he would. Let's see.
Oh man, I meant to grab Girl Scout cookies while I was in the kitchen and I forgot. No.
I hope you have
Sad
enough
now.
for everyone. What
Did
kind
you know?
got?
Oh, there's a new kind, s'mores.
Yes.
That are
Oh, yeah.
so good that I have to, put myself on an allowance every day.
We missed at my office next door, one of the real estate agents, his daughter was in the Girl Scouts, but we missed the cutoff, so we have to wait for them to get to the grocery stores. And then buy the Girl Scout when they set up at the grocery stores and sell. So that's what we're waiting on. And between my wife and I, we've already got quite a list for that. I guess let's do a crystalline catastrophe advance. We can queue up for that too. Because I don't know if we're going to get enough for the Fed fleet, Starbase Defense. It's that one. I think generally we've had to set that up as a private match. So go ahead and yep, there it is.
Oop,
that should get me at least some healing and whatnot. So we'll do that. We might do another one. I know we could probably do TFO, but I don't want to drop into something that's I haven't done in a long time, and it's gonna end up taking 40 minutes to get through because
no more board ground.
Your crystalline catastrophe
I can't
already
take them.
popped?
Yeah, we already popped the crystalline catastrophe. I think it's just loading us in now, or it's getting ready to load us in. Yeah, it's Starbase 24. God, that's another one. Yeah, they removed it. So
did they remove that one?
Yep, they removed Starbase 24. Okay, it'll get us there in a moment. So, I'll just check some of my stuff while I'm doing that. Recall. You guys can make some good radio.
Think it is something, but now I forgot. It's really quality radio happening here.
Oh, here it's getting us into.
Yep, we're going into the crystalline.
So I'm actually looking at the Wing Commander games on that GOG.com. They're like $5.99 a piece. Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah, I think I can head out there and get those. For price of freedom. Yep, they're like $4, $5, $6 a piece. Nice. Thanks for that, Gorja. I didn't think about that website. Kill the snowflake, kill the snowflake, make the snowflake dead. Oh, better heal those shields. Don't want them to go down.
Whoa! Just went all the way down to 27.
Yeah, wow. Ooh, man, he popped me for 30-something thousand damage.
All right, time to boost.
I could have sworn I queued up for this and not showing that I did.
Oh no, Cat.
I know. Y'all will be done.
Oh, he got me right at the 10.3 kilometer point. They're giving the snowflake a little extra reach there.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Well, I know I had to stay out at 10 kilometers, but 10.3, come on. Oh, back one impulse power. Back off, back off!
Oh, I guess my inventory shouldn't be full. Remember how I told y'all it would take me forever to get tier 6 in my reputations?
Oh, shoot.
Did you finally get there?
Yeah. But
Oh,
like just
you
today.
You beat me. I'm not there yet.
Oh really? Wow. I thought
Well,
it'd
I'll
take
be
me
there
forever.
by next week. I'll have tier 6 on Hunter.
And that's just one character that I got tier 6.
Exactly.
Pushing buttons, pushing buttons, pushing buttons, 'cause we can.
Well, I'll be honest. The only reason I'm going to tier 6 with this is because, one, the fleet ship modules, but mostly because you get half off on all your reputation gear now.
I know the discount on the storage. That's the
and
only.
it's account wide, which is the best part about it.
Yeah, and I also do like the vanity shields, though I find that the Romulan one is my favorite on most ships.
Well, I got defeated at the end one more time.
Mine hasn't even popped yet. That's no good.
We just finished.
Yeah, we just finished up there.
Ugh,
Respawn
figures.
back in.
I'm gonna clear my queues.
I only did 15,000 worth of healing. Okay, well, I'm not okay. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. That was fun. Little quick thing there.
Yep. I'm glad I got to use my my Cranum Anorak ship again.
Tell you what,
nice
we'll queue. I tell you what, let's anyone with me will queue up for a quick Fed fleet alert.
All right.
We'll just do that real quick. Boom. Oh, look at that! I already got in. Okay, cool.
Oh wow.
So we'll do that. We've got one more of the Gamma Vanguard starter pack codes for PC we're going to give away before the end of the show, so make sure you stick around for that. And we're going to do this, and then we'll probably get ready to close out the show.
Did you get it?
I forgot one person, Ram Moore, Rammur. He followed us on Twitch about an hour ago, so welcome to the Priority One Armada channel, Ram Moore.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yes. Oh, someone brought in the Interprizzle.
Oh, the universe!
serious?
Oh my god!
The Master
huge.
USS
Master Pancake.
Yeah. Yep. Someone brought
Providence Omega.
Someone brought in the pancake and toothpick.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry. And this is nothing about players who play this ship. I understand, get it. It's probably a cool ship to play. It's probably, great builds. But
Oh no.
that ship is just, for me, not gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
I feel like that ship would take out half a system if it blew up.
Yes. Yeah.
So I've got Murik, I got Zidane, I've got Harriet, and I've got CR with me.
Nice.
I got 2 from Beta, from Gamma, and 1 from Delta.
I mean, like I said, I don't want to, player plays the ship, awesome. If you got a great build on, awesome. But the ship overall, I've never cared for it. But that's not to say that you can do good builds with it.
That ship and the TOS Tempo light cruiser are the 2 that I want from the eventually from the R&D.
And Kat, I have made up my mind. I'm gonna get the Smuggler Escort with that promotional ship.
Oh, awesome. Now
Yeah.
you know there's like an outfit in the Lobby store and weapons you can also get for that ship.
Yeah, I know. I'll probably get some more of the duty officer packs just to run up the Lobby for it. But yeah, I'm gonna get the Amari. I liked that ship when it came out, and
It's a pretty versatile ship. It's Plus, well, also, I've already mentioned how awesome the bridge is.
Which
Well, it's not just the bridge; it's like the bridge and crew deck. I mean, the whole
the cargo
ship is
bay,
really cool.
the cargo
Yeah,
bay
it's-
is massive. That will actually, it's going to be kind of funny, is the last time I have the recon, I have not the recon, but the strike ship. I got the bug ship from the, but that was back in the pack, in the R&D pack. So this will be the second promotional ship like that I've ever opened in this game.
That's awesome.
I'm still debating on the sticks on whether I open one of them or, again, I don't know.
Yeah, that ship does not appeal to me.
So, but I gotta find a character to put the Amari on, so do I put it...
See, I didn't make one. I decided I was gonna have like a rogue character, like a pirate guy, smuggler guy, a Han Solo-esque type character. So I kind of just took one I had and modified him. Now he has an eye patch, so he's a pirate.
He's a pirate. Oh, nice. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put it on a current character or if I want to start a new character for the express purposes of flying that ship. And do a specialty character up.
Yeah, it's tough because you get something like that. It's hard to take one that you're already doing something else on to change it. So sometimes it's worth, making a new character.
Okay, I will admit with this, the Interprizzle, it doesn't have to move far to get into firing range, and it actually, like, its torpedoes and everything look very tiny compared to the ship itself. It's kind of cute. I guess I would say that. Well, if I did a new character, I did a pirate, I'd have to have a good name, so I guess, like maybe a Captain Kidd, or maybe, pirates out of the old, from the 16th century, 17th century pirates.
Jean
How about Captain Bacon?
No.
Sir
Captain
Francis
Scurvy?
Bacon?
Sir Francis Bacon. That might be a name. Sir Francis Bacon. Yeah.
Phil Bacon.
Well, my pirate ship's name is the Jean Lafitte.
Yeah, that's the other thing. A good name, a good pirate ship name. It would have to be more of a French name.
Sacre bleu.
See, this is what happens when I want to put a new character and a ship together. This is how much I go into thinking about...
Panda, that's the best one. Dread Pirate Robert.
Dread Pirate Robert.
That's awesome.
Ouch!
That's amazing.
Heal!
Right, because it looks like you're taking some hits there.
Captain Jack Rackham. So... All right, man, that was good. And again, if the player who's got the big pancake and toothpicks there, man, I hope you got it. Yeah, it's I don't know. So, all right. Its torpedoes look like micro torpedoes coming out of that. It's precious.
All right, I am done with ours as well, and I am heading back.
Outstanding. Captain IHOP. Queen's Anne Revenge. Let's see. Someone said Fluffy.
Actually, that says Luffy.
Luffy. Oh, no, it's Fluffy. Fluffy.
Oh, and then he says underneath it, Luffy.
Oh, Luffy. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to figure it out. I know next week. I'll get into that next week. All right. So, we're gonna finish off the show with our last giveaway of the evening. I'm gonna put that into the Twitch chat now. So, we've been on this Groundhog Day kick. So obviously, Groundhog said we should have an early spring, so the keyword for the last giveaway is going to be spring. Put that into your chat now, and you will have a chance to win a Vanguard starter pack code for the PC. And well, that's going to wrap up episode number 75, Priority One Armada Live. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Our great Commander-in-Chief Winters is going to be back hosting, and Jason's going to be joining him. They'll be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Plus, we'll be teaming up with you in another great adventure zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
And if you're looking for a friendly and helpful community to join in Star Trek Online, then sign up and join Priority One Armada by visiting PriorityOneArmada.com. We have Federation and Klingon fleets on both PC and console platforms. You can also chat with us in-game by joining the Priority One chat channel by typing /channel_join space Priority One into the in-game chat box and hit the enter key.
Don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek Multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast apps to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com. And of course, if you don't want to miss an episode of Priority One Armada Live, right? So make sure to follow us on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/PriorityOne. And on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/P1 Network, all one word, then hit the enter key. You never know when we're going to have another giveaway.
All right, and while we were all doing that, I want to welcome Elsie Dion 666 has followed the Priority One Armada Twitch channel, so welcome for you joining us and following our channel. All right. Give me just a minute here. I'm going to go ahead and post the winner of the last Gamma Vanguard starter pack. All right, here it is. The winner is StarDog77 from Twitch. Congratulations.
Ooh, congrats.
Congratulations.
I'm going to send you a whisper in Twitch, Stardog. I just sent it to you. If you will send me your in-game ad handle, hopefully I'll get it will update faster than what it's been doing tonight. But if you'll send that to me, I will go ahead and get those prizes out to you right after the show. And congratulations very much. All right. That is going to do it for the show, and I would like to say a very special thank you to the entire Priority One Armada staff who helped make this show possible. I also want to thank my co-host, especially Kat and Hunter, both of you for joining me on tonight's show. Thank you. We had a great time. I hope you enjoyed killing lots of Tholians and using the fidget spinner of death, Hunter.
Oh, I had a great time. It was amazing being able to kill multiple at once. I didn't think that was possible.
Sam
Yeah.
wrote in. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. When you're in range, that thing is awesome.
Right? And we also learned a new function. Apparently, if you click it really, really fast, you can get more than one going at one time.
Very nice. San Roman over in our Twitch channel says, not seeing an option to subscribe to the channel. First time I have noticed one without that option. That is by choice. We do not. We can actually turn the option to do subscriptions for the $4.99, $9.99, $24, whatever it is, or the bits. We chose not to do that. We're not. If you want to make a donation, hit the donation button. Make a donation that way. It's just something we've never really said we're going to do. So we'd rather have followers. Hit that follow button. We're at 1183 right now. So hit the follow button.
Really? Wow.
1183
followers?
Yeah, 1183 followers.
That's fantastic.
Cool.
Well done.
So,
Thank
yeah.
you all.
So, I don't think we ever really going to have. Right now, there's no plans of turning that on. In fact, we're getting to a point where we could probably become an affiliate and all this other Star partner, but we've never really. It's just not something we've said, oh, let's do it. Stardog did send me a message back. He does have the starter pack. Stardog, go ahead and still send me your in-game ad handle. I will send you a secondary prize. It'll still be really good. So if you'll do that for me. You two want to make a little bit of quick radio real quick?
Sure. We've had a really good time in tonight's show. I hope you guys did too. And we have some really exciting events coming up that, you're going to be hearing about. I can tell you that.
Yes.
And also, just a reminder, for the 12-hour what is it? The
Extra Life.
Extra Life
there you
stream.
go. Extra Life live stream.
The Priority
Coming up
One
on the 16th.
podcast. Yeah, 400 episode celebration, Extra Life charity 12-hour live stream.
That's coming up in about 2 weeks, so be sure don't miss that.
Yeah, and I know there's going to be a lot of things around the podcast on that, so definitely catch them when they're live on the air during the week here on Twitch. So again, thanks everyone for joining us, because without you guys, we don't have this show. We don't do any of this. And it's always a treat, and it's always fun to team up with you guys and do things. And sometimes we fail, and it's still funny how we fail in a game that we're supposed to, we know so well and we love, but we fail it, we succeed, and we just kill things and we give away a lot of things. And so thank you everyone for joining us on episode 75. We've got 25 more episodes before we hit our 100th. And I'm going to say we've already got a 12-hour stream for our 100th in the works, because I put it on the books. So until next time, take care, live long and prosper. Say good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
All right, good night, and have a good one. See you next week.